Okay, well, I want to start out by congratulating all the speakers around the world and aspiring and emerging professional speakers who took the artificial intelligence based professional speaker assessment just in the last 7 days. We've had about little over 600 people take it, and they're coming in all the time on a regular basis. And I've got some really good news and then a little troubling news, frankly, to report on these 600 people that took the assessment. So first of all, congratulations. And here's the good news. 56%. 56%. This really shocked me. I got to tell you, I've been in this business 25 years and I was shocked. 56% of the people scored high on this AI-driven assessment designed to predict your probability of success as a professional speaker. Now, this is very, very encouraging news for people trying to get in this business. Okay, now there are varying degrees of probability that I haven't gone into. I'll go into as this process goes on the next couple of weeks or so. Okay, but basically anything above a 48 is considered high. Okay, now I'll just give it to you straight. A 48 is about a B minus. Okay, now we're still considering that pretty high. All right, I mean, if I had an academic career at Harvard, Stanford, or Yale, that probably wouldn't be a B minus. But for me, University of South Alabama, 48's a B minus. So you're in the game at 48. That's the breaking point. Okay, 47 is going on the lower half, and you're into the C level range, and a lot of people are in that range as well. But 56% of people scored, at least so far. I expect this to come down. I hope it goes up, but I don't expect it to go up. I'm a little shocked that it says high, okay, because the number of people that fail in this business, and that's why. But I sure hope it continues at 56%. But 48 out of 64. No one to this point has scored a 64. I helped write it, of course, over the months here with AI, and I scored a 62. Okay, the AI robot, Clyde, we call him, he scored 64. All right, but he's the only one. No one scored 64. We've got speakers making almost $10 million a year that scored 60. Okay, so it's not that easy to score 64 because no one's done it. Maybe someone will. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I just don't have any idea. Certainly tens of thousands of people are going to take this assessment. It's going all over the world. We're just getting started with the launch process. But very exciting stuff. So it's good news if you got at least a 48. Now, if you didn't get a 48, you'll get messaging that tells you exactly what you need to do. What are your next steps? Okay, to bolster your score, and which basically means not so much the score itself, but what you need to do to bolster your probability of becoming a successful professional speaker. And so it's encouraging news. Everyone really has a chance at this, and it's great. So what am I encouraging you to do in this video? Take action. In other words, don't just get your score. We have a lot of people, again, from all over the world. I think we're in 30 countries or something like that from people that took the assessment so far, and it'll probably go beyond that. A lot of people are just getting their score and not taking the suggestions that AI helped produce. Okay, we help produce it. Our team helped produce the suggestions because we're giving you a score, and then based on your score, we're suggesting that you follow a path to success. I don't know how to say this in an easy way. Okay, I speak on mental toughness training. That's the only thing I speak about. I talk about professional speaking because Bill Gove was the father of the industry, and he was my business partner. Okay, and I run the Bill Gove Speech Workshop, and I coach speakers. But my expertise is in mental toughness training, and so we kind of tell it like it is, and sometimes people like it, and sometimes people don't. But I'm going to give it to you straight because that's what I do. The difference between talented people that enjoy speaking in front of groups, they enjoy the thrill of it, they enjoy all aspects of it, and the people that actually succeed as professional speakers is one thing: action. I know virtually every top speaker that's in seven figures in a non-celebrity category in the world. I don't think I've ever run into one I don't know, because there's not that many of us. There's just a little over 100 in the whole world. Okay, non-celebrity. Celebrities are a different category. Okay, non-celebrity category, there's not that many. So we all know each other because we bump into each other. We're in the same groups, masterminds, etc. And these people are not dreamers. These people are doers. There's a difference. Dreaming is wonderful. Doing is another level. These people take action. You think about some of the people you may know. You know, Brian Tracy is an example. Brian Tracy is an animal. He's a beast. I think Brian's, getting close to 80 years old. He's still going greater than he's ever gone before. He's a total animal. Okay? Dr. Alok Trivedi, one of the apprentices that I helped, get into this business. He's a total animal. He's almost at 8 figures in this business in the last 5 years. He's in Jason Forrest, another person I worked with, in the early days of his speaking career. He's an animal. These people are doers. They're not. Their head isn't just in the clouds. Yeah, it is in the clouds to some degree. We're all dreamers to some degree. But then when we pull our heads out of the clouds, we go to work. And in this context, what I'm saying is take action. Don't just get the score and go, wasn't that wonderful I scored high, or isn't that bad I scored low? Do what the AI suggests. Do what our team suggests and take the path. You don't have to follow the path, but go through the path. Go through the process. Fill out the applications. Watch the videos. We're doing this to help you succeed at this, but we can't take action for you. You have to be ambitious enough. You have to have the guts to go for it. I've said this many times, and I've been in trouble in a lot of speaking venues all over the world, especially with the National Speakers Association. They really don't like me for saying this, but it's true. Timid people make lousy speakers. I know it's rough, but it's true. You've got to be bold. You've got to take chances. You have to take calculated risks to make it in this business. You've got to take action or you're dreaming. It's never going to be more than a pipe dream. This business is a real business. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you can do it if you have the right guidance, and you can do it if you have the right background and expertise and all the rest of it. But you have to take action. Anyway, I won't belabor it, but you're not going to dream your way into the business. No one will discover you like they do American Idol. That's not the way this business works. Not in the non-celebrity category. If you're famous, God bless you. If you're Kim Kardashian and you want to give a speech, you'll probably do just fine. Okay? That's not the non-celebrity category. We have to take action. We're scrappers. We look all polished and refined and dignified on stage in our $5,000, Italian handmade suits and dresses and red bottom shoes and all the rest of it. We looked all refined, but let me tell you something. I know all the non-celebrity speakers of the last 25 years, all the top ones, all the 7-figure ones. We're scrappers. That's why I call us vendors. Speakers don't like that when I call us vendors. We're vendors. We're like the booze at a convention. We're like the napkins. We're like the tablecloth. We're like the visual aids. We just happen to be treated like royalty. But we're vendors like everybody else, and we're scrappers beneath the $5,000 tailor-made suits. We're just scrappers. We kick and scratch our way to the top. But you have to take action. You have to be bold. You have to have some level of courage in the face of failure, because we all fail our way to success in this business. Nobody just walks out and succeeds, not unless you're a celebrity. It's a different business completely. So end of preachy rant. But I do want to encourage you to take action, because it's the only way you got a shot at making it in this business. Okay, you're going to get, after you take the assessment, if you haven't already, you're going to get a couple of emails to follow to encourage you to take action. I've already done the rant, so I won't go on past that. Follow the email sequence. We're doing this. I want to help you succeed in this business. That's my goal. I've lived my dream. I've spoken to thousands of people all over the world, in stadiums and, all the rest of it. I've done everything that a professional speaker can do, and a lot of us have, a fair amount of us have, and now I want to help you do that. That's what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I've done it already. I've done it for 25 years, and it's all great. I want to help you do it now. But you got to follow the yellow brick road like I did with Bill Goff, like Brian Tracy did, like Mark Victor Hansen did, like Tony Alessandra did, like Dr. Alok Trivedi did, like Jason Forrest did, like Vernice Flygirl Armour did. These people all followed the yellow brick road. They didn't just get lucky. There's no lucky in this business. It just doesn't work. Well, maybe you meet the right people, maybe, or something like that. But other than that, it's kick and scratch. It's messy. It's just being an entrepreneur. We just happen to be speakers rather than hot dog vendors or software salespeople or whatever. Okay. So emails to follow. I recommend that you take those seriously and follow the actions. Next steps. This is what I want you to do, is take the next step. Okay. The emails will tell you exactly what to do if you haven't done it already. And a fair amount of you have not. You're just looking for your score. And this is the website. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're like, Steve, what the hell are you talking about? You're ranting. I don't even know what you're talking about. Stop telling me to take action and be courageous. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm talking about paidspeaking.org. Paidspeaking.org. This is the professional speaker assessment that it took us 9 months to create with artificial intelligence. It's never been done before. I'm telling you, if you haven't taken this thing, it's frighteningly accurate. It freaks me out to see these. I'm watching these scores come in every day, and I know some people, most people I don't know, but I know some, and their scores are exactly where they should be. The major 7-figure speakers are scoring over 60. Okay, just barely, but a little over 60. The 5-figure speakers that are in the business are scoring way low, like 50, 52, 53. Okay? The people who have never been in the business are scoring much lower, for the most part. And then some are in the middle. It's frighteningly accurate. You got to take this thing, but then follow the yellow brick road. Take action. Don't just take the number and run. Okay? Take the next steps, and you can build a business. It's really hard to describe and hard to believe if this is your thing. It's always been my thing, man. All I wanted to do was ever speak and write, and go talk about it on TV and radio and all that. And that's all I've done for 25 years. And it's a nice life. And I'm not talking about the money. Yeah, you can make money for sure. But I'm not talking about the money when I say it's a nice life. I don't mean that. I mean it's a nice life when you wake up in the morning and you're doing exactly what you were born to do. You can buy all the stuff in the world. It's fun, sure, yeah. It's great to make millions of dollars and buy stuff, and I've done it, other people have done it. It's all great. But you know what? That's all stuff you put back in the closet. And when you buy a big house, it's kind of like your little house, except it's bigger and the taxes are higher, and you got more rooms to clean that you never go into because you got so many rooms. And your car's shinier and it goes faster, and who cares? It still goes to A to B like your old junker used to have in college. What sustains, at least in my opinion, my experience, what sustains the fulfillment is the work. It's going out and speaking, impacting people's lives. It's writing, impacting people's lives. It's going on television and radio and being interviewed for magazines and newspapers and blogs and podcasts and all the rest, and impacting people's lives. That's the sustained fulfillment of this business. And if it's your thing, I really want you to have it, and you can. But you got to follow the yellow brick road. That's what all the great ones do. I've analyzed all of them over the last 25 years, and that's what they all do. They're scrappers, man. They just go out and do the work and follow the yellow brick road. They take action. So take the assessment and take action. I'll see you next time on the next video.